All right, welcome to Divination and Tarot. I'm Psychic Seer C. I'm back with another pick a card, but you are not going to believe this. So, basically, I did this whole reading, and then in the end, I realized that guess what? I did not have my volume on, it was muted. So now I have to do this reading all over again, but that is fine because I'm a very patient person and it is what it is. So I am going to put this here. So, or put this on some way so I don't mute myself again. I'm going to try not to. Okay. All right. So this is again Divination Tarot. I'm Psychic Seer C. That's what I call myself on this channel. Let me just drink some water and vinegar. Water and vinegar is great to use to clear your system. I normally like to use apple cider vinegar, but if I don't have it, I use white vinegar. Um, it's also good for clearing bacteria from your mouth and your throat. Another thing that's good to clear bacteria from your mouth is using peroxide. Also, peroxide is also with water is good for clearing gnats and stuff from around your house. Okay, so let's talk about it. You have three piles to choose from. Pile one is the messenger. To me, this also looks like a police officer or a soldier. Pile two is the clouds with the King of Wands here. Pile three is the snake, and it is represented with the Queen of Wands. Okay, here. So let's start over. Pile one, pile two, and pile three. Okay, so let's talk about it. What question am I asking? And what am I answering? I'm answering what's next for you. So, what's next for you physically, spiritually, and mentally and emotionally. So, let's start with pile 1, which is 309. So, 309 is, let's see, what is 309 as an angel number? So, let's see. 309 angel number says, let's see, a sign of encouragement that all your hard work and dedication will be fully rewarded. Lovely. I like it. The angel 309 also talks about, in numerology, you are on the right path and that you should continue to pursue your goals. So that's what 309 is alluding to. So with this messenger card, like I told you, to me, when I see this, I'm thinking this is like a police officer or a soldier or something like that. But this is a messenger card, and it says that you're going to get some type of message. With the 8 and then 9 of hearts, this is telling me that it is going to be something that makes you very happy. You're going to be satisfied with the information you get. It's going to make you emotionally stable, and it could possibly make you, financially well off. Okay, because I see luxury here with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups symbolizes satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury. So you're going to find out important news. The messenger card in the Reina George Tarot says that, let's see, um, the writer is about movement, news, information, delivery, something or someone coming or visiting. So someone's going to come to you. It could be a simple messenger or a new person. And basically, what's going on here is you're going to, in a physical sense, what is next for you is you're going to pamper yourself. So you're going to get some type of money or something which is going to give you an opportunity to do something nice for yourself. Not in like a physical sense, but more in like taking care of yourself in an earthy way, right? Like soaking in the bathtub, like walking in the woods, like taking a nap. You're just going to get grounded. Maybe you've been moving so much and just been under a lot of pressure that you just need some time for yourself. And then this says, hold fast to your dreams. You're capable of intense, prolonged, focused energy. Embrace your passions and you will triumph. You're going to get some type of information that is going to renew your hope to let you know that all things are going to work out well and it is going to work out in your benefit. And with this Nine of Pentacles, it could be monetary. It seems like you're going to get some type of important news. It could be from police, from military, from, you know, informant. I don't know. But anyway, you're going to get some type of important news. And then with this feminine mystic, a female friend or relative may be in need of your support and guide. It seems like it's going to have something to do with a female friend or relative. It seems to me that something is going to happen because when I asked about what was going on, it seems to me that you are going to create some type of boundaries because one of the cards that I got from here is, are you coming on too strong, or are you being taken advantage of? Like, and so I think with this female coming in for guide and support, you're going to kind of, if you've been letting this female friend like get away with things, you're not. And if you've been really difficult with this female friend or relative, you're going to be more supportive. So I think that's what's going to happen. And if you give them guidance, you're going to give them guidance in a way that is beneficial to them. Meaning, like, if you're normally like siding with them and telling them, oh, it's all their fault, and not really holding them responsible for what they've done, you're going to change that. And if you are more like really difficult and always telling me it's their fault and they're doing this wrong, you're going to switch that up. I think that's what's going to happen there with this talking to a feminine mystic. And then that's physically. So physically, you're going to be doing some grounding things with yourself, and someone's going to come to you. You're going to get some type of news that is going to change how you deal with this feminine mystic. Okay. And spiritually, with the Five of Staves, I think this is like a situation where these are all people coming from different backgrounds to accomplish a goal. I think that you are going to leave this group. Maybe you was a part of it, but you're going to disband it or something like that. If it ain't that, spiritually, you are no longer getting the opinions of others, right? You're now going within yourself and thinking about what you want to do. You're thinking about how you want to approach this. You're thinking about, you're not getting everybody's advice anymore. That's what I see. You're not getting everyone's advice anymore. Um, with this spiritual card in this deck, it seems like if you were drawing what your knowledge from all these different sources, it's like you're not going to do that anymore. Spiritually, you're not going to take from everyone and everything. You're going to trust what you know intuitively. Yeah, you're going to trust your own knowing. That's what I see here. Um, Mentally, you're dealing with karma at this point. Okay, because maybe you're realizing you was a part of something. You're going to get some type of information where you're going to realize it's going to open up your mind to some important information that you were not aware of, and as a result it's going to put you in this type of karma, because this is the universe. This is being judged. You're going to be judged, you know, you're going to be judged harshly by other people. You know, this person got everything looking at them, but especially you're going to be dealing with karma for whatever part you had to do with this, right? But you're going to get the knowledge you need, because this information is coming to you. And I think that's why you're going to handle this female mystic differently, however that means. Okay. And also mentally, in the end, you're going to be happy. Like, it's going to lead you to happiness. You're going to be okay. All right. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted. You're going to feel new. You're going to be, the sun card is the happiest card. So say if there was something going on and you finally found out the truth, it's beneficial to you, because in the end, it puts you in a better position with this 9 of hearts. Okay. Luxury. What is the 9 of hearts? Fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, like knowing the truth and being okay with it, right? What else? So with the sun card, that's what I want to tell you, is even though you are dealing with karma, or you have been dealing with karma, in the end, this is going to turn ups right. And in the end, you're going to be happy about it, because you're going to be a new person. You're going to, if there was something where you needed to succeed, you're going to succeed. You're going to be more positive. You're going to know everything that you manifested and you was hoping for actually came true. Like everything. But you also are going to realize that you were going through some type of karma, or you're going to have to go through that karma to get here. But just know at the end of it, you're going to feel new. You're going to feel like rejuvenated, like a newborn baby. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to be happy. So, how are you feeling emotionally? Emotionally, maybe you had something to do with this. And so at this point, I have redemption, absolution, forgiveness, penance. So you'll be forgiving people, you'll be asking for forgiveness, and then I have eternal youth. The one again, right? The one started out in that card, 1-1. You're going to feel energized. You're going to feel new. It's like all of a sudden someone lift a weight on you. You're just going to feel rejuvenated because of something that was released off you. Because of the closure. Because Maybe you was in a cycle that never closed and it's finally going to close, right? That's another thing. Like maybe you were in this toxic cycle, right? And you had to pay your dues, you had to pay your karma. And now, when you get to the end of it, you reap the rewards of all the hard work, all the things that you've been through. You're going to get the clarity that you need. And you're just going to feel better about it. So I want to go back to these cards to tell you about how you're feeling emotionally. With the number 20 of redemption, and both cards came out upright. So of course I'm going to talk about what is the blessing for redemption. It says being able to say that you're sorry or to be sorry and take responsibility will lift any burden you may be carrying from your shoulders. And then it says it is time to be open about your remorse and to let what has been secret to be said. And then you have eternal youth. You are about to be rejuvenated and filled with energy and potential. You will look and feel very well. Your health will be vital. You will be very attractive and people will be drawn to your youthful, free spirit and optimism. Explore the blessings of the body and mind. It is time to discover what your body can do and to instigate a transformation. It is time to give in to what you love and to make it a larger part of your life. Sorry. It is time to eat well, drink deeply of water, and connect with new people. It is time to love being alive, for that drinking deep from the cup of life is the true fountain of youth. So, as I told you in the beginning, I always drink water. Normally, I try to drink water with apple cider vinegar with mother in it. Or if I don't have that, I just drink it with white vinegar. And it's a great way to clear out the system. That's what I'm drinking right now. So, what is your advice? Mary Magdalene, teacher awaken. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So, yeah, I think something happened. You realized that you have been a part of something and you were getting karma for it, or you're about to go through this. But no, in the end, you're going to come out better than you were before you went into it. So I'm going to stop it there. I thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can always put it in the comment box. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification. When I go live, I do free readings. Also, if you want to say thanks, you can always give me a super chat. Always appreciate it, never expect it. And I'm going to move on to PAL 2 at 1846. So, 1846, let's look at this. 1846, angel number. Okay, so it's made up of energies and attributions, but what does it mean though? A sign of abundance and financial prosperity. That's what I'm talking about. The angels want you to work hard and stay focused on your career goals. This will lead to success and financial stability. Keep a positive mindset and embrace new opportunities that come your way. All right. So let's talk about this. We want to talk about what's next for you physically, spiritually, and mentally and emotionally. So you got the cloud. So you have the cloud and you have the king of wands and he is holding a knife, and you also have the number 6. This sounds like someone's going to speak their truth, or there's some type of truth is going to be spoken for harmony, for the sake of harmony. Something is happening with these clouds. So let me tell you what the clouds mean. The number 6. One thing about clouds is when they come in, they may be destructive, but by the time they leave, if you are lucky, you can see a rainbow. Have you ever seen that before? After a storm, you can see the rainbow. But let's talk about it. So, when the clouds appear in the reading, it is important. It puts a damper on the cards around it, unless it is in the past position, leaving the situation. The clouds eventually pass, but we always have to deal with the repercussions and the aftermath of all the problems that usually occur under the influence of the clouds. The clouds bring the feeling of being foggy, chaotic, unclear, and this card could also talk about bad weather. When you see the clouds, expect problematic situations or problematic events, uncertainties, confusion, doubts, and complications. Sometimes you need to experience chaos before going through a change. So, like I said, that rainbow in the end, right? So it seems like either you're about to hit a difficult situation, you're in the midst of a difficult situation, or you're coming out of a difficult situation, which may have something to do with a king of wands speaking the truth. Because I see this sword, and when I see this sword, it is to me about communication. So the king of wands could be someone who sees the big picture. This person is a leader. They overcome obstacles and challenges, but this person can also be impulsive, overbearing, and they could have unachievable expectations. It's like they want something that is just not realistic, right? So let's talk about this. From a physical standpoint, what is going on? Well, it seems to me that if there is something happening, it says, help, I need somebody. Don't feel you have to go to do everything yourself. Reach out and ask for help you need. So it seems like that you're going to be asking for help because you're going to need it. You're going to have some type of, with the clouds, you're going to have some type of problem where you're going to have to get help. And then what it says, Libra, a relationship is much like a dance. As long as you keep in step with your partner, you both move forward. So maybe you're going to have to talk to your partner. This could be in a relationship. This could be a marriage. This could be a business partnership, but you're going to have to talk with them and you guys are going to have to work things out. If you're calling help from other people, you're going to have to work with them. You're going to have to organize this and figure it out. And then sextile, it says when opportunity comes chirping, learn the song and sing alone. Like you're going to have to learn to compromise. You're going to have to learn to work with others in order to fix this problem. Okay? Because it seems like a problem is coming and it's going to be a big deal. And you're going to need to involve your partner, your romantic partner. So in this situation. But the thing is, things are in your favor if you can compromise and if you can learn the song and sing along. If you can, be a part of the solution and not be the problem or part of the problem, right? So with the 7th house, I remember looking at that. So I want to look at the 7th house and tell you what the 7th house says. So, or what the 7th house deals with. So the 7th house deals with open enemies, lawsuits, people whom you consult, like lawyers, therapists, accountants, and doctors. So yeah, something's coming up where you're going to have to talk to your partner or your wife to handle a problem. And then spiritually, if we take a look at what's going on spiritually for you. Let me see. What is going on spiritually for you? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find my cards. What's going on spiritually for you? Yeah, okay, I understand that. Okay, so this is what's going on spiritually. I don't know if this is it. Is this it? I'm sorry. Trying to make sure I have the right cards. I don't know. Did I ask what was going on spiritually for you? Um, well, let's ask it now because here I am. So knowing this physically, what's going on spiritually? High priestess. Okay, I remember. So now maybe you was unaware of some information because this card came out backwards when I read this before, but now the card is back out. So now maybe before you wasn't aware, you're aware now at this point, and you are holding tight to what you know spiritually. The Empress. Yes. You are aware. You are sitting on your throne. You are formulating, creating divine feminine. You are making this happen. Um, and with the King of Cups in reverse, um, let me just look at my deck because my deck is going to tell me from a spiritual standpoint what's going on. The High Priestess, feminine receptive energy, intuition, understanding, serenity, wisdom, and self-sufficiency, purity, virtues, lack of gall, seeming lack of emotion because emotional entanglements are avoided. Like, you are so in tuned that it's not funny. And you understand, and you got the secrets, and you holding on to them. And you're not getting involved with emotional, like spiritually, you're not looking at this emotionally. You're looking at this spiritually. Like you're intuitively getting downloads of what's going on, what to do, what's your next step. And with this Empress card coming out next, another receptive energy, birthing, creating, nourishing what you know, the intuitive component of successful partnerships, decisions based on facts informed by feelings, material wealth, fertility, abundance, flowing, creativity, the creative process. Spiritually, you are birthing your ideas. You're creating intuitively. And you're just, you see, you're holding it here. And then eventually you're going to send it out to everybody. With the King of Cups in reverse, basically what this means, let's see. This says this emotional mastery is used to unleash emotional at appropriate times. So, yeah, I think it's just here in reverse. It's not an opposite card. It just tells me that you are more of a queen. So it seems to me that you are a feminine energy. You're divine feminine. You're a divine feminine who has woken up and you are aware. You're aware of secret knowledge. You're aware of how to create what you want, and you're creating it before you give birth to what you want. Because it says a responsive, learned person, interest in arts and sciences, a person with powerful emotions who has developed an incredible control over them. This emotional mastery is used to unleash emotion at appropriate times. And I think that that is either what you're working on or that's what you are. And it's just telling me that this is not a divine masculine that's doing this. This is a divine feminine for me. So as far as mentally, where are you in this? Where are you mentally in this situation? Let me just. Where are you mentally? Where's your head at? You just don't have no F's to give, do you? You like, honey, this ain't about emotions. I don't want it. Don't care. Don't care about your love. I don't want anything. And it's coming on a little cloud, right? Like, it's funny, people go, and spirit, and you're like, I don't know where that spirit came from, so I ain't accepting it because I am the high priestess and the empress, okay? And I'm becoming the king of cups, or I'm already the king of cups. So I'm so far in the ocean that we should all be drowning right about now, right? You're like, I want nobody. I don't know where that cup came from. Yeah, it's a cloud, but I don't know what's in it. What spirit are you talking about? I don't know what kind of spirit that is. There's a lot of spirits in this world, okay? What spirit is it? You talking to a high priestess, honey, and an empress, and a king of cups. And no, don't want your cup. You're like, no, we can't play house. I don't want to play house with y'all. So, where are you mentally? Let's see. Well, with the Four of Wands, you're like, mentally, Four of Wands is about lack of support, home conflict. Where are you mentally? Maybe you're thinking about the lack of support you had. Home conflict. With this mentally, I just feel like you're not taking anybody's advice. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting information. Like, because maybe you're not getting along with anybody at home. Mentally, you're like, I can't accept your cup. We don't even get along. I can't even trust you. Um, yeah, like, Mentally, you know that you haven't been supported. Mentally, you know that you've always had home conflict and things have always been difficult. You know this. You can't just erase this information like it's not there. you know? Um, you're the high priestess. You you have, honey, you have the Torah in your hand. You know what the 411 is. It's like, no, I don't want, no, 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 no. I don't want your cup. You can't give, no, no, no. I don't know where this is coming from. I know where they're coming from, and I don't want them either. And this little cloud out of the sky, spirit, I don't know. What spirit is this? Because I have the, I have the, do you know who I am? Oh, well, do you know who I am? Oh, you don't. Well, do you know who I am now? So it's like, no, I don't want your cup. So mentally, you're like, I'm not taking cups from nobody. I don't know what you got in it. I don't know who that spirit is. I'm good. I know mentally where I came from, and it was home conflict and lack of support. So you're like, it's a no for me. um, Emotionally, though, where are you and how are you feeling? Well, you have reason. You understand. You understand. You understand. Listen to advice. Think clearly. Intellect. And then you have outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. Number 22. So you have the number 15, which is a 6. You're at peace. You understand. You understand why everything is the way it is. You understand it. You get it. And you gladly, what's next? You gladly take the position of an outsider. You're like, I don't want your cup. I know where I came from. I'm grounded. You can't mess with me emotionally. I'm a divine feminine. I'm so connected to this earth. You have no idea. And I know secrets. And I probably wrote them down myself. So you're like, I get it. I understand. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. So let's take a look. And that's where you're going to next. You're like, you're just going to be like, it's okay. Um, so the outsider states, you have been given the opportunity to find your own way and see the world from a unique perspective. This will give you great creative, artistic, and spiritual opportunities. Like, you understand it is okay. You understand, you get it. Um, because you know that this is only going to help you. And then it says, accepting the outsider's position for now, you can observe and watch and see and record. This will make you a valuable writer, artist, teacher. Your unique perspective will be greatly valued. Like you're seeing everything for what it is. Um, and then with reasons, which is the number 15, your mind is powerful and will be used for your soul's highest purpose. Accept excellent advice and see the results this can bring. Time to sit calmly down, clear your mind, Then begin to work your way through the details of a dilemma. There is a person about you who is able to advise you. Please ask them for their assistance and listen and act when that good advice is given. Why? Because you already know. It is already, you already know. You already know. You have the history. You have the background. You understand that every spirit is not to be trusted. Um, you know by experience. So, yeah, you have a dilemma coming, but you're fully prepared to deal with this. You're capable. Um, Learn the song, sing along, ask for help. When you hear good advice, take it. Um, and a relationship is like a dance, right? As long as you keep in step with your partner, you both move forward. So, um, what is your advice? You have Lady Venus. It says downloads and understanding. The truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Drop the mic and walk away. That's it. So that's what I got for you. I am going to head on to my next pal, which is, let me see. So if you like my content, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification. When I go live, I do free readings. If you want to say thanks, don't forget to give me a super chat. It's not required, but I always appreciate it. Thank you. So next is 4216. Let's look at your pal 4216. What's the angel number for 4216? This is the second time I'm doing this reading. The first time the mute was on. So I had to go ahead and do this reading again. So if I'm kind of running through it and the cards are already there, it's because I've already did this reading. And that's what it is. It says 4216, a message from your guardian angels that you can create your own reality based on your thoughts and emotions. Absolutely. 4216. This relates to the field of work and personal development. It's all about strength and durability. Okay, so what are we answering here? We're answering the question of what's next for you. So, you had the snake card. And I remember talking about the evolution of the snake in my life. Okay, so when I was young, I was taught that the snake was evil. I was taught that it was evil and that it, you know, it, it was the snake's fault that Eve ate that apple, and then the snake revealed all this stuff to Eve and damned all the women forever. Okay? And that's what I was taught. And then later, I started to realize that the snake symbolized sexiness and smooth and sleek and slim and, moving, all, alluring and hypnotic. And then I learned that the snake was about knowledge and it was about transformation. And it also was a symbol for medicine and pharmacy and chemicals and things like that. So here you have the snake and the woman, which is the Queen of Wands. So the number 7 is also a spiritual number and it's also a religious number. When I see the number 7, I just think of a spiritual person. You can look up what it means, but that's what automatically comes to me. And I also see it as religious because they said that the world was made in 7 days and all that stuff. And so here we go. It says you should treat the snake when it comes up in a reading as if you just opened your closet and found a hidden snake in it. You will be startled no matter if it is venomous or not. The snake talks about trouble, envy, deceit, lies, betrayal, jealousy, and sometimes something that is going to bite you. Okay? And then it also talks about the context of bending, winding, coiling, U-turns, pipes, chains, wire. Other types could be to describe somebody as charming, sexy, bendable, and alluring, like I told you. So, with the Ace of Wands, this is talking about someone who could be, okay? The Ace of Wands could be someone who is courageous, determined, and joyful. But this could also talk about someone who is selfish and jealous and insecure. Okay, so I have to point that out because we have it here. So let me talk about the cards that you have and let's evaluate this. So, what's coming for you physically? What I got was abundance. That was the first thing. Well, let me fix these cards. Sorry. Okay. So, what I got here was abundance. It says, whether it's a new love, baby, job, or pet, express gratitude for this newfound blessing. So, you're going to get some type of money. Okay? Money, honey, or some type of benefit. It's something new. It's going to be abundant, though. You're not going to see it as a burden. You're going to be like, yes, thank you, you know? And it's going to be some type of secret knowledge. A secret way, Freudian slip. A secret may soon be revealed. Ask your guides to help bring this hidden knowledge to light. Then you have fire, ready to launch. Be bold and resolute. It is time to take action. And then you also have trip down memory lane. Now is the time to clear out outdated ways, beings, thinking, and feeling. Okay? So let me talk about this. What's next for you physically? I think you're going to get something. I think you're going to get some type of secret knowledge that is coming to you is going to make you maybe it's going to make you very well off. If it's not that, abundance itself is coming to you, then you're going to find out something. And then from there, you are going to be ready to just go and do and say what you want to say, but you're being warned that you need to clear out some outmoded things before you just go forward. Like you need to clear out outmoded ways of being, thinking, and feeling. Or the secret knowledge is going to clear out your outmoded ways of being, thinking, and feeling. And of course, remember in the beginning I was talking about I like to drink vinegar and water to clear out my system, my throat, my mouth, my stomach. I normally use apple cider vinegar with mother in it, but if I don't have it, I just use white vinegar. And sometimes I pickle like cucumbers and I pickle carrots just to kind of cleanse out my system. Another thing is you can gargle with peroxide. It's a natural way to clear out like dirt. Also, is a great way to brush your teeth. with peroxide and baking soda. But it clears out the bacteria in your mouth, and you don't swallow it though. You just gargle and spit it out. Um, why am I telling you this? Oh, okay. So also, baking soda and vinegar are great detergent agents to get particles, dirt, and things. I don't know why I'm saying particles, but anyway, we're going there. Out of your clothes. So I'm always washing with vinegar and baking powder with my detergent. And then also putting peroxide in water and spraying it in the air where you see gnats and things like that. You can also put it in your plants, especially if you keep plants. It'll kill gnats and things like that. FYI. Here we go. So that's what's physically happening. Next. Then, spiritually, you're going to stop going to other people. You're going to stop talking to other people about your problems and getting their advice. You're going to just go within. That's what I see here with this Four of Staves. You're not going to spiritually be guided by the home, the community. You're going to have your own spiritual relationship with whatever you believe in, subconsciously and consciously, intuitively and empathically, and whatever. Okay? And with this Prince of Pentacles, it's just telling me that you are just you're going to hone your skills. Like you're a teacher. This is a knight. So you are the teacher. You are the guide. You are the person that is, the knight is the one that leads the charge in a war, right? The knight is the one that's at the forefront leading everyone, but the knight is also the one that teaches everyone too. And the knight is with them. The knight is working out, doing drills, meditating. I mean, but you know what I mean. Whatever knights do, I don't know. But with this prince, it talks about learning experiences. The knight has experience of battle. It is the knight because it has been through it and is leading people. It says, reverence for the growth process made possible through the union of the sun and the earth can represent one's genetic father or fatherly role model. This could also talk about a tutor, teacher, or mentor who shares knowledge and wisdom. One who nurtures young people, helping to develop newly planted ideas and concepts. Now, this originally came out reverse, but I think that it only meant that you was a divine feminine that was doing this. Okay? That's what I felt was the case. It was telling me that a divine feminine was going to is the teacher, is the role model, is the person who maybe you got this ability from your mother instead of your father. So whatever it could have been passed down, or this could be talking about your mother. Because it's in reverse to me. And then I see the Knight of Swords. So you have the Prince of Pentacles and you have the Knight of Swords. And basically the Knight of Swords tells me that you have learned to use what you say. You've in your mind, you've learned to use what you say as not only as a resourceful tool to motivate and encourage people, but you could also use it as a tool to hurt people. And so it's just letting me know that you're mastering. You've mastered the skill, and now you are teaching other people. I think the only thing, and you're not, with this Four of Staves in reverse, in this deck, it talks about um, home, personal environment, the boundaries of one's world, additionally, family bonds, relationships, a successful marriage, partnership. But spiritually, it just tells me that you you are you're not connected to anyone. You're not connected to anyone on a physical plane. You know what I mean? Like the family as representative of society and the civilization. A successful marriage, partnership. Like I to me spiritually, I don't think you're bonded to this world. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're not bonded to a family or a lineage or anything. You're very intuitive. You're very into yourself. And that could mean that you spiritually, I think spiritually, you're just not bonded to anyone. So it's like you're detached. That's, and I also read it as you don't have people tell you how you feel and what you think, and like you don't go outside of yourself for your spiritual guidance. That's what I want to say. Like you're not calling on your ancestors and all this kind of stuff. You intuitively communicate with whoever you communicate with. And so, and then from there, you teach. Oh, that's what's coming next. So you're not getting it from anybody outside of you. Let's see. What else you need to know? Mentally, where are you? Okay, I remember this. So you have the Eight of Wands. Like you don't get outside messages. Now I get this. You don't get outside messages. You're not getting messages from people outside of you. People are not controlling you, what you say and all that kind of stuff. And you don't you don't you don't move forward. You don't move forward if you don't know what this is. You know what I mean? You don't move. If something is given to you and you don't know what that spirit is or whoever this is, you don't take an action just because it's given to you. You don't do that. But also, I remember reading that this had to do with being bored. And not only being bored, but lacking the motivation. But I don't think it's that anymore. I think what is really going on with this is the fact that you um you're not trusting what other people say. You're not just going to follow somebody just because they go, "Hey, we're going to do this." You're like because this spirit says so. You're like, "I don't know where that spirit came. I don't know what you're talking about." And you're not just going to take everybody's information and take it as fact or anything. I don't think you're, going to do any of that stuff because I think that you you have your own knowledge. You have your own understanding of this. Um, Yeah, you have your own understanding. You have secret knowledge. I was about to say, I'm like, why am I saying this? You have secret knowledge. And then how do you feel? That's mentally. How do you feel emotionally? Primal. Yeah, like you're getting your information from instinctual. I don't know. But it's kind of like you have a deep connection within. Yeah, it's within you. It's not outside of you. You see? You see these spirits all around this person? You see? There's spirits all around this person. Look, you're like, I don't know where this is coming from. We're, no, we'll be blocking those messages. We won't be listening to you. And we'll hear you, but we're not going to, with the wands, we're not going to react just because that's what you're saying is the case. You know what I mean? So, that I think is what's coming on, was happening, or is going to happen. With primal, let me just read to you what that means. So, with primal, which is the number 13, which is the number 4, I remember I was reading something and it said, like, you have the Trinity, which is a 3, and then you have the 1. You're coming back to yourself. You rely on yourself, your own guidance. So Primal says, your body loves movement and is asking you to experience the primal joy of dancing freely and wildly and with every cell in your body aligned with joy. There is a beautiful untamed part of your soul. Let it stay free and find expression in the world through dance. So what does this mean to me? I just feel like it's saying everything. You are the knight, right? You are the one that's educating, teaching, and you're using your words as a resource and as a motivator and as a clearer of, outdated, you know, outdated uh, ways of being and thinking and feeling. And I think that's what you're doing. Um, and I think another thing with this wands is if you are bored and you're ready to like take action, what this is letting you know is or what I want to warn you of is action is not just physical activity. Action is teaching. Action is meditating. Action is going within. These are all actions. Actions is communicating. Actions is building, you know, your consensus, your army. It's not just about doing, right? Because if you are doing with outmoded beliefs and ideas and stuff, that could be dangerous. So, um, what's your advice? El More, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So, you're awakening up to this. And so, what I was explaining in the last one is we go through phases. When I was young, I was taught that it was evil. And then I realized that it was sexy. And then I found out that it was really just knowledge. And that, in ancient civilization, there were some that ruled society with a hawk's head or something, or a falcon's head, but there were others that ruled it with the head of a reptilian or a snake type of figure. The snake type of figure was more of approaching things from a knowledge kind of understanding compromise and democracy. The falcon or the hawk kind of leadership was more like, let's go to war, action, 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 right? Let's conquer, let's take over, let's do all these destructive things. Um, and I think this is just telling you that remember that taking action you can take action in several ways. And because you are a knight, you don't necessarily have to go and do a physical activity. Um, the things that you're doing as far as teaching and enlightening, because you are waking up too. And because you're waking up, you need to make sure that you're clearing out outmoded ways of being, thinking, and feeling. And if that's not the case, then that's actually what you are doing for people. Okay? That is what you're doing. You're clearing out these outmoded ways of thinking, being the teacher, the mentor, or the tutor. So, anything else? Yeah, you're awakening. You have an awakening presence. The universe is with you. I don't think what's next is you're going to be the teacher. You're going to help clear these outmoded ideas and things like that from people. Yeah, that's what's going on. You're shedding your skin. You're evolving. You're going to get some type of secret knowledge. And you're going to start to educate others. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. I hope this went through and wasn't muted, because if it was, I'm going to have to do this reading all over again. If you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. When I go live, I do free readings. Also, if you want to say thank you, you can always hit me up with a super chat. It's not required, but I always appreciate it. I am sorry about the lighting. I will work on it. Until next time, goodbye.